During his visit to the region this week, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry said it wasn't up to the United States to weigh in on domestic South Sudanese politics. But he said the replacement of exiled opposition leader Riek Machar complies with the legal terms of the peace process, a position reiterated by diplomats back in Washington.
Specifically, the agreement provides that, and I quote, the top leadership of the armed opposition, end quote, has the power to nominate a new first vice president if that position is vacant.
Former Vice President Riek Machar is indeed vacant, exiled in Khartoum. It's an indication of declining influence, according to regional expert J. Peter Pham.
At this moment, his support is relatively weak. Will it always stay that way? Not necessarily. But for the moment, he's not as much of a factor.
But Pham, along with several other seasoned African diplomats here, are now talking about the need to acknowledge that at some point there will need to be a major ramping up of international management of South Sudan.
So we know that what the end state is going to be like. This is going to require an international commitment. It's going to require institution building, and whether you call it accompaniment, trusteeship, whatever you want to call it, it's going to require a great deal of international support.
The US says it would like to see all parties, including opposition leaders, take every possible step to avoid fighting and reach a peaceful resolution of differences. Meanwhile, negotiations are going on behind the scenes about the formation of a 4,000-strong UN Security Council-mandated peacekeeping force, which is expected to be made up of regional troops, but is likely to take considerable time to come together. Daniel Wrenches, CCTV, Washington.